Hello, 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 everybody, and welcome to Cooking with Camille. I'm your host here with the Easy Meal on the show. Okay, a show with easy meals. Today we're going to do some city chicken. That's what I said, city chicken. But guess what? You can do city chicken with chicken. They also make city chicken with pork. We're going to use boneless pork. We're going to do some squash with tomatoes and onions for our vegetable and stewed tomatoes. And we're going to do some white rice and maybe a little bit of gravy. So you're going to need some breadcrumbs and a couple of eggs to make the city chicken. I got some chicken base where we can make a little gravy and stewed tomatoes for it to go with our vegetables. Okay, so we're going to use all four eyes today. All four eyes on our stove. Okay, and let's get the party started. Okay, first of all, we're going to screw up our screwers. All I have is the shish kebab screwers, but what we're going to do is break them in half. Okay, and then we're just going to take the screwers and screw them, and we're going to put like 4 on each one. Okay, however you do it, 4 on each one. And let's do up all these, and we'll be back. Some might take 5 because we might have enough to do 5 on each one. Okay, I had some might have 5, some might have 6. Just enough to fill up the strewers. So I got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 8. That's enough because it's only a family of 3, but I'm just going to eat a salad today, okay? Okay, first of all, we're going to move to the stove. Okay, I got a pot going for gravy, a pot going for rice. I got the grease over here that's going for our city chicken. Then I got a little grease going here, just olive oil for our vegetables. So we're going to put on our rice and get our chicken broth going. We're going to put the rice in this one because I put a little oil in that one so the rice won't stick. I got some Uncle Ben's rice. Well, they don't call it Uncle Ben, they call it Uncle. Ain't that some mess? Well, I'm going to use Uncle Ben's. It's still Uncle Ben's in my book. Okay, I'm going to do just, I think I did 4 scoops, okay? We're going to get that started because, fresh rice take a little while to cook. So we're going to do that. Then this one, we're going to get some chicken base in this one. Make sure we get the taste that we want on the chicken base. So we're going to start off with it's a small pan, so we're going to start off with a teaspoon and let that dissolve and see what that tastes like. Okay, then we're going to let me get rid of some of this oil. It's a little too much. Okay, wipe the bottom of it so it don't burn. We're going to go ahead and start throwing our vegetables down over here. Let me move it over here so you can see. It's a smaller skillet, so I'm going to put some onions, squash and onions, and we're just going to season for whatever seasons you want. I'm going to use some garlic powder. Man, it smells good already. It ain't even cooking yet. A little garlic powder. So what I got in here is some squash, and I cut it angled. I had some cherry tomatoes that I had left. I want to get rid of them because before they start getting bad. And then I cut up 1 onion. And when it get almost done, then we're going to add a can of stewed tomatoes to it. Okay, and then we added onion powder. A little onion powder. That's it. Garlic powder and Italian seasoning. And some pepper. Okay? And I have this no salt seasoning also. I'm going to sprinkle that because it don't have no salt. It just has nothing but flavor. Okay? And then we're going to use our lid just to put over, I think just a little bit. Nope, that's too little. Let me get a bigger lid. Put our lid over there. and just let it simmer a little bit. I think I'm going to add a little more of this oil to it. Just a little bit. I could have just kept it in there, but I didn't want it to get it too oily. Okay? Just a little bit. And we got that going so we can get that city chicken going. Okay? So, we got everything going. Our broth for our gravy. That's not dissolved. And our rice going over here. Our water's going for rice. And then we got our squash and tomatoes and onions going here. And then the over there, we got our grease going. Okay, we're going to move back over here.
From your calendar, dinner starts in 15 minutes.
We're going to get a bowl. We're going to break up 2 of our eggs. And we're going to beat it and add a little milk to it. So I just got 2 eggs and we're going to beat it, add a little milk to it. So that'll be our dipping sauce. Let me get the milk. Milk, half and half, whatever you want to use. Ooh, Lord have mercy. I'm going to add a little milk to it, okay? And just beat it and set it on the side till we get ready to fry them. Okay. Now I added a cup of breadcrumbs, a half a cup of flour, and I add a tablespoon, really 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, and then I'm gonna add some no seasoning to the breadcrumbs mixture. This is what we're gonna bread our pork with. This has no flavor. I just got flavors. It has no salt. I'm gonna add a little garlic powder and a little onion powder to it, and our Italian seasoning to it. And a little paprika. The paprika is just for color. And it makes it brown a beautiful brown. The paprika. And then we're just going to get all that. And we're just going to stir it. Like so. That's your mixture. And what we're going to do is egg it, bread it, egg it, and then fry it, okay? Okay, I transferred this into a bigger pot because it was kind of little to stir, so I transferred it into a little pot. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to take our city chicken, we're going to dump it in our egg mixture, dump it in our seasoning and breadcrumbs and flour and cornstarch, dump it in there. Then we're going to dump it back in the egg mixture again. And one more time in the flour mixture. And then we're going to put it in the fryer. And continue to do that till we get the skin. And I don't like to fill the skillet up because the meat needs to breathe. So we're just going to pour it in there like that. Okay? And continue to do the other ones like that too. Okay, so I put 3 city chickens in there. We're going to see how they turn out. We're going to let them brown on both sides. We got everything on medium heat. It's an electric stove. It's hard to cook with electric. I'm so used to gas. So we got it on medium heat, okay? City chicken looking good. I'm going to turn that. We cook it like maybe 5 minutes on each side because it's pork. You can also do chicken, but they call city chicken is really pork. But you could do chicken. You could do beef, however you want. Beef might take a little longer, but I'm gonna do pork. And the zucchini's coming along. Sorry, squash. Now those that don't want to add stewed tomatoes to it, you don't have to. You can just leave your squash and tomatoes just like this. or just do squash and onions, however you want to do it. And once they get almost brown, we're going to let them brown a little longer. Then we're going to add our squash to them. I mean, our tomato, stewed tomatoes. Okay, let's see how these are turning out. Oh, wonderful. I think I can put another one in the middle. Look at them, y'all. Look how golden brown and pretty those are. Okay. Yeah, you can leave them plain if you want, or you can also leave them plain, or you can also smother them in gravy. I haven't decided what I want to do yet. Y'all know me. I do too much. I'm special. I'm extra. So, but I'm making gravy. I don't know if I want to drizzle it over there or do I just want to cook it. We'll see when I get done. We're going to add some more to it. And let's get a plate so we can put the ones that are done in the plate. And continue to do what we do. Okay, for the gravy, we're going to make a little roux. You want it kind of smooth, you know, so it won't get lumpy. And then we're just going to start adding it in there. If you want it real creamy, you can add a little milk to it. Or you can just leave it like it is. We're just going to keep on until we get it the thickness that we want. And I think when we finish this, I think it'll be thick enough because I don't want it too thick. It'll just keep simmering and I'll let it simmer and it'll get thick. Okay? And we'll just keep, see it's starting to get thick now. Okay? We're going to turn that rice off. The lid. We're going to cover that up. We're going to let that keep simmering. We're going to get a plate. So we can get these city chickens out. Oh, wonderful, wonderful. They are wonderful, y'all. They're wonderful. And then we're going to finish cooking the rest of them. Okay? Let me show you what they look like. Look at them. Don't they look wonderful? Look at them. Oh my goodness. Okay, well let's add the rest and add the sauce to our squash so it can start warming up. Just take a can of stewed tomatoes. I like to get the ones with the Italian flavor, but I had these in the cupboard. So they're just regular stewed tomatoes and you just stir them up. And this will be our vegetable for today. And healthy. It's really healthy. The vegetables are. Okay, and we're just going to cover that up and let it continue to cook. What I do with the top, oh, we get that flour on it. Okay, let's continue to spread up the rest of the city chicken. So here's our gravy. See how thick it's getting? The rice is done. I moved the city chicken up to the bigger eyes. This is still cooking, simmering now. And we'll have everything done. We're just waiting on the city chicken. Okay? Okay, so I decided, and I'm going to put them all in here. And it is 5 minutes on each side. They turn out good. I'm going to put them all in here and make the gravy. Okay? That's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to take this gravy that I made. Dip it a little more. And we're just going to let it simmer in the gravy for about 15 minutes so it can get tender. You know what? We're going to put that top on top of it and then we'll be done. We just want to simmer it a little bit. Okay? I'm going to get this top Even though it had the vegetables, let me wipe it off. We're gonna spray it off. So we're gonna add it to our other one. Okay? And we're just gonna let that simmer for about 15 minutes. Okay, and then we'll be all ready. And while it's simmering, I think I'm gonna go and clean the kitchen up. Okay? I pour the excess grease in here. We're gonna go clean the kitchen up. Look at these vegetables. They're coming right along. Look. Right along. Okay? Stew maybe about 10 minutes. We'll be back. Okay, here we go. Stewed butter squash and tomatoes with onions. Look at that, and stewed tomatoes. And look at that city chicken with gravy and rice. Y'all, look at that. Y'all better ask some darn body. Okay? Look at that. Look at that. Make you want to slap some darn body. And I don't even eat pork. And I could slap somebody. Okay, y'all? Look at that steam coming out of that. Look at that. Okay? Y'all better ask somebody. There you go. Please like, subscribe. Follow me, y'all. Follow me. Subscribe. Let me hit 1,000 at the end of the month. It's my birthday month. Give me a birthday present. Let me hit it. Let me hit it. Let me hit it. Okay? Y'all have a good one. Blessed day. And you know what? I'm going to make him some ginger ale to go with it. Hold on. Okay. There we go. With the glass of 7-Up. Thought I had ginger ale. Only had a little bit. Okay, y'all. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hit the bell. So every time I'm on, you'll hear the bell. And don't remember, we give out gifts once a month. Every end of the month, all you have to do is comment one time on one of my cooking shows from the last winning number till now. It'll be for the month of September. So that's the next one. Okay, y'all, there we go. City chicken with some squash and tomatoes and onions. Okay, there y'all go. Y'all have a blessed day. Bye-bye.